Hey, everybody, good afternoon. Daily pledge, prayer, and the announcements. Not in that order. Things are chaos this morning, if you see. And when things get chaos, best thing to do is say the Lord's Prayer. So let's start. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, may thy will be done on earth here as it will be in heaven. Please give us this day our daily bread. And please forgive us of our debts and our trespasses, we forgive others. Let us not be led into our temptations, but deliver us from all evil. For you are our kingdom, our power, and our glory forever. Thank you for your grace and mercy, Father. And now for my Spanish-speaking friends, Padre nuestro que están en el cielo, santificado sea tu nombre, venga tu reino, sea tu voluntad en el cielo, tantos en la tierra. Danos hoy nuestro pan de cada día. Perdona nuestras deudas y ofensas como también nosotros perdonamos a los que nos deudan y ofenden. No nos dejas caer en tentación y libranos del mal. So speaking of free us, give us liberty from evil. I don't have the flag in here. I had to do this because I'll explain in a minute, but I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, so the announcements, obviously, if you've seen, is that last night we found out the kittens had some kind of eye thing going on. I go out and I hold them. I try to clean it with cotton swab and everything in water. Turns out all three of them have this swollen eye, and one of them, it's going to both eyes now. So they're 2 weeks old as of today, 2 weeks ago, in the early morning. Well, actually, it would have been last night at 10:30. I'm upside down trying to rescue the one cat, or the one kitten that got dropped behind the shed. And she died a couple of days later, but I thought she was going to be okay. And then now we got these three, and I thought that everything was going good. But now we got the dilemma of we're going to take the kittens to this place down at Papago where they're going to feed them, they're going to care for them and everything and find them homes. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to create another feral cat situation. Nothing I can do about it, but now I have the situation about we're going to take the kittens from the mom 2 weeks into it. She's feral, but she trusts us and she lets us pet her and stuff and we feed her. But she's so young, man. She's not even a year old and she had kittens. So I said, what happens to the mother's milk? So in only 2 weeks, the kittens are still fully dependent on her milk. Sudden removal can cause their breast to become engorged, which is painful and raises the risk of mastitis, breast infection. So how to help her dry up safely? I got to continue feeding her high quality wet food, extra calories right now. Well, we got her wet food already. We don't buy it at a top shelf, man. We got a dog to feed, and ourselves, but gradually reduce the amount over 3 to 5 days as her milk production slows. This one, warm compresses 2 to 3 times a day for 5 minutes on swollen glands to encourage flow and comfort. This is a feral cat now, okay? You understand. She's going to be pissed at me, I think, because the kittens are gone. Gentle massage or let her lick the area and monitor closely for signs of mastitis, hard, hot, red, painful breath, fever, lethargy, or loss of appetite. If any of these appears, she needs a vet visit for antibiotics. Most semi-feral moms adjust within a week if you manage it this way. She will likely search for the kittens for a couple of days. This is normal and usually passes. Should you take the mom to or leave her? Since the kittens are very young and have health issues, the priority is getting them treated. For mom, best for her long-term, leave her in her familiar outdoor territory after the kittens are gone. She's a community feral cat, and we'll be much happier outdoors. Spay. Spay her soon. Spay her soon. Ideally within the next 1 to 2 weeks, while her hormones are still elevated. This also helps her milk dry up faster. Many TNR groups do this for nursing moms. I don't know what a TNR is. Do not take a truly feral mom to a regular shelter. They often have poor outcomes for the adults, so she'll stay here. Recommended steps. We called the Arizona Humane Society. They're very helpful. They're going to take them in, adopt them, and stuff like that. So, okay. So when the kids are taken, do it gently while the mom is away eating or distracted. Leave a Leave a piece of bedding with the kitten's scent near her usual spot so she can smell them. Put out extra food, water, shelter for her immediately. Today, tomorrow, get the kittens to the rescue for the vet, for the eyes. Next 1 to 7 days, monitor and support mom. And within 2 weeks, trap and spay mom, then return her to your yard. It's one of the hardest parts of helping feral cats, but you're doing it the right way by not abandoning her. She'll go back to normal life once the kittens are safe and she's fixed. Of course, H wants to know what happens. I appreciate AI. It helps me a lot. AI wants to know what happens with the rescue or if I need any help trapping. I don't need any help with that. Or follow-up plan for the mom. Well, she's spayed, so at least she won't get laid again. But sorry for getting upset about feral cats. I think there's too much estrogen in the water anymore. So, you can imagine what it's going to be like when Winston goes. My God, I'll be a basket case. So, day 6, blood pressure's down on the bottom. Systolic is what I look at, the bottom number. It's down from 143 to 118. And Tim at the power station, if you go in there and tell them you've seen the show, he'll give you a free Schwarzenegger or whatever kind of shake you want. We got a new drink coming out just for blood pressure. It's called the BP blood pressure buster. So, well, that coming out pretty quick. I'll be at the gym in 45 minutes. And I'll try to beat 2.65 today. I came up yesterday. I actually pulled back so that I didn't have too much to beat the benchmark today. But yesterday I was feeling pretty good. Got the breakfast here. Say, let me see. Trying to find the right screen. Anyway, got the breakfast here. Oranges, blueberries, and bananas. I put the whole peel and all in the juicer when I eat the bananas, because banana has the peel has so much in it, you know. But it's very chewy. So in the announcements, Today is Wednesday, and it's a nice day out there, not too hot. It's about 90, 85 yesterday. And Anita's off from work today. So today and tomorrow is like our Saturday and Sunday. But I'll get some pictures and videos of us dropping off the kittens. I get so upset about cats. They're not even my cats. Don't make any sense, man. Anyway, I got buttons. The button maker will be here. I had to get a new button. I crushed the last one. Just busted it to hell. So I'll have new buttons. Benjamin's famous custom buttons. I played music yesterday. I'm going to start playing a song on the show, but today I got another dilemma. As if I needed it always something 5 minutes before the show. Something will happen, you know. Right now, I just realized I don't even know if you can hear me because I don't hear me, but maybe you can. It says it's working, but I got all these things. But now, my laptop, just 10 minutes before the show, battery, low, close. I'm like, what the hell? So I'm over here. I'm trying to get all this, check and see what's going on with the wire. Sometimes the orange light come on. Sometimes it don't on your thing telling you it's got power. Back and forth, back and forth. Like 4 or 5 minutes. I'm worried about the cats. She's on the phone with them. I'm trying to get on here, and I don't know. I think the power supply or something's whack. But I couldn't move. Once I got it where it came on, I had to stay here in my bedroom here where the orange light's still on. Otherwise, I wouldn't have been able to come on today. So these challenges, just like the day before yesterday, I went into LA and go to check in, put my thing up there and start walking up. Wait, you're deactivated. What? Yeah, it says you don't have an account anymore. I said, no, that's not right. I mean, that particular time I was able to take care of it. But if I wouldn't have been able, if I had to go home and come back or whatever, or get on the phone with them, it would have crushed me on day 4, I think it was. So now it's day 6. I got that taken care of. My LA fitness is handled. And if you got Medicare or Medicare, whichever one you work for to get Medicare, right? You got Social Security. You can go in there to 244 East Greenway and tell them, hey, Mark told me I can come in here and get a free membership. And you put it on either it's Silver Fit for me or Silver Sneakers that you put it on there, and then your membership's taken care of. Real cool yesterday. I was when I'm in there, of course, while I'm there, if you come up to me, thank you. There's my protein drink I got there. Anita brought me. I will have buttons, of course. I always have buttons, but I'll also have, let me see where it is. June 9th. I hand out these buttons, and I also, oh, man. See that image? Could I use image? Oh. Anyway, pain in the ass. I'm not vaping because I don't want to get blocked on TikTok. Here, look at this for a second while I do something here. Where is it? Well, this is really going well. There, that's what I wanted to do. All right. So that's the that runs on the screen monitor at LA Fitness. And then I just made this one yesterday, which will have what I want in it, but it takes a minute to load it up. So you don't have to be here each day when I do the prayer, but if you were to take and let me know, hey, 5 o'clock time in Atlanta, I said the Lord, put it to where I have people, and this with the show, the views, nothing. This was like 20 years ago. I made a promise to the guy to take in 1,000 people. So that's just me. It's nothing to do with you. It's taking a minute to load up. So the thing with the fruit is, okay, Susie Falcon had experienced it and told me she was happy she heard about it. My buddy Ralph Milligan in Zanesville had told me about it. When you get up in the morning, your body's ready for fruit, not cereal and milk and all that other stuff. So if you get up in the morning and have your drink of water, take your copper shot, and then do your... Oh, here. Yeah, so every day at 3 o'clock, I'll be in there. And if you come up to me and you say, hey, I want to get some copper, right? 40% off while I'm in my challenge, okay? You can go in there and see Tim, help support our cause here, you know. And you see the cabinet up behind my head there. There's a book and the cream and the capsules, all available for you over the counter. And I'll have this button here. A lot of people like, you got the Our Father you can wear on your chest up here. And then the 6-7 button I'm making, that's for Maya. She came up with that. Well, she didn't come up with it. She told me about it. And let's see what else here. Remove. Boom. All right. But this commercial will this one will be on the monitor just up over my head there. If you'll notice, there's a monitor up there, and I run these commercials. And if you have a business that you'd like to take and maybe advertise at LA Fitness, if it's pertinent and I like it, we'll put you up on the monitor there, and I'll give you 15 seconds on the house if you mention that you caught it on the show. So advertise your real estate, advertise whatever you want. If it's pertinent, I mean, to LA Fitness, that's cool. If it's something people that are members there can use, then I'll put your ad up there like this. I'll make your ad. But we're doing things to try to help heal people, not just help you along, but to heal them. So, and we got a lot of heart at what we do, you know. I apologize for getting so upset about the kittens, and I'm thinking about the poor mother there, because I just don't know how she's going to react, you know. I guess I kind of do, but sometimes you just got to do the right thing. And in this case, the right thing is taking the kittens all the way down to Papago during rush hour. After I get back from my workout, I'll get with Anita and we'll drive down to Papago. It's like 30 miles. And was going to wait till tomorrow, but no, they need it now. And then I'll start my maternal care for the Mayhem is what I call her. take care of her for a couple of weeks and then take her in and get her spayed. So, who are you? I get these all the time because my number is up on the screen. I ask you to give me a text before you call, so I'll know that it's you. You know, because otherwise I get all these calls, and sometimes I get private number. You know, I don't know who that is. You know, but yeah, catch me there between 3 and about 3:30 today. I ain't gonna hang around long today. I'm usually there doing a bunch of stuff with Tim and clowning around with people coming up there, and I have a good time. Kind of do stand-up humor there at the power station. But today I'll be in and out and back here, and then I'll have a video of what happened tomorrow with the kittens today. And poor little Mayhem, she tried. I mean, she's just so sweet. She's a sweet little cat. But she did hiss at me a couple of times. But I don't know how she's going to react. I don't know how I'm going to react. And drop them little kittens off. I wish I had some positive news, but they stole the election from Pat, in my opinion. Iran, there's a bunch of snakes that they're trying to charm, and I think they should just cut their heads off. That's my point, okay? And what else was there? Oh, yeah. What time is it? Yeah, 2:22. That's a sign right there. Okay, listen here now. You know, you people, you send me stuff, and sometimes I'm able to check it out. Sometimes I can't get to it, but in this case, this happened, and I'm surprised because it seems to be happening everywhere. And let me see, it's the Islamification. That's a new word, huh? The Islamification of America. And this is another whole state. It's way up north. Why do I? Because it's like a room and man, and this that's not assimilating to our country and our culture. It's trying to trade our culture for their culture. And in this video, I was pretty stunned because at the end, you cry. Because what if something like that happened in St. Nicholas and it sure would break my heart. I got confirmed there. I got baptized there. I went to church there every morning when I went to school. St. Thomas Aquinas is on down there. Brother Albion used to come get me when I dropped out of school. 14. I ran away from home, and then I ended up living on my own. Me into going to school. He was the one that took me and Chuck to see the movie with Buford Pusser. What is it? Walk. That was a big deal back in, I think, geez, it must have been 74 or 75. It took us to see that movie, man. It's crazy. But what's happening is they're not only coming in and ignoring the assimilation into what our culture is, they're overbearing with theirs, okay? All these stores and stuff that they're buying up, and we allow it. Why the hell do we allow it in the place? And then everybody says, oh, the younger generations say, oh, we're a melting pot. We're melting into assimilation of our culture and our religion, okay, which is a God religion, not an Allah all Christians religion, because that's what it really comes down to. Everybody's like right now, why is Iran knowing the big biggest destruction, and they keep spouting off like Monty Python, the guy with the head, no arms and no legs. I'll still kill you, because that's what they want. Their whole conclusion is an explosion, and in the app is where the benefits from what they had. I try to spend too much time on it. You're full of shit, okay? Now, see, if you do that, you can block it right then, and then that way you ain't got to go to your call records. Man, they keep calling me up thinking I want money. All right, there, the video's loading, so I'll have this for you in a second here. It's about a 5-minute video, which will run us right to the perfect time. And I want you to understand that we in this country are responsible for all the rooms of our houses in one way or another, if not just to share to other people what's going on, what is happening here in California. Okay, well, might as well write California off now if you ain't got Pratt, and you got two of the Democrats that were responsible for the last 4 or 10 years for the situation that's there. Those are your options. What are your options? Worse and less worse? I don't know which one's less worse. And then you got New York. Who can even keep track of it, right? I check in with Cash Jordan, Devin Gibson, Dr. Steve Turley. Of course, Benny's always up to date on what's going on at the White House for some reason. Hunter Biden is going to run for president. This should tell you that the world is in utter chaos. That's even a consideration is beyond me. But closer to home, here in Phoenix, seems to be a nice day. We fed the birds this morning. Boy, that's a big old fat bird. And the weather's going to be like about 90 degrees today, so it's a nice day. I wish we would get some rain, Haven't had rain in so long. I don't think anybody noticed that. You would think you'd say, hey, how come you didn't just have the video loaded up before the show? I know it's 2:00 in the afternoon, but I don't get up until noon because we don't go to bed till 3 a.m. because Anita is on the second shift. She don't get off till midnight. I don't know how many of you come right home and go right to sleep within the hour of coming home, but not us, Let me do something here. God, are you ever going to load? It's going so slow. Maybe I'll close Grok. I'll close Facebook. Maybe that'll speed it up. Oh. See, this should be. It should be red. Why isn't that red? I hate my wife's computer. I don't like my wife's laptop. It's like her phone. She got a different one from me, and then I always got to figure out how the hell it's working. Let's see. There we go. This stupid laptop. There. So anyway, I'm letting this run a little too long. I didn't realize it was going to take this long to upload this, but I had to copy it because it's on Facebook. It's not on YouTube. And it got sent in a messenger. And Be cool if somebody, whoever's there, because I know there's only like maybe 5, 6 people watching. But if you left a comment, that'd be cool. You know, if I could just see a comment. I haven't used the comments yet. Hell, you could have left a comment and I didn't see it. I don't know. I haven't used it yet because I don't have that much activity, you know. Nobody watches. I feel like Hank on Corner Gas with his blog. You ever watch Corner Gas? It beat out Trailer Park on background. We used to leave Trailer Park going in background all the time. You know, it was like one of them things because I don't like it to be totally silent. And now we put on Corner Gas, and we've been running it for, I don't know, so long. And it just never gets old. It's just simple, down-home humor about this little dog river in Saskatchewan. Cracks me up. All right, here's the video from Susie Falcon, and I'm going to let you watch it here.
You want to talk about the death of America? It's right here, just outside of Chicago, Illinois. They just renamed this Little Palestine. Terry, you grew up around here.
Yeah, it is. It's Bridgeview. That's Burbank. This is Harlem Avenue, so they're going to rename Harlem Avenue as Palestine Way.
Are you kidding?
No.
Are you kidding? Talk about slapping the black community in the face.
Yeah, this is the beginning, so we're going to go a little bit down the block here. Wall-to-wall Muslim stores, restaurants. There's nothing wrong with having your culture come to America, just like all of us. But
if you can assimilate.
You beat me to it, yes. They want us to assimilate to their culture instead of the other way around.
Well, not only that, it's if you can assimilate and not want to murder us. Yeah. You know, there's a lot of religions around the world that may be false religions, but they don't come here to try to destroy this country and murder the people. Islam is not coming to assimilate. It's not coming to compromise. It's coming to take over. And all you have to do is look at places like this, or Dearborn, or Plano, Texas, or any of these places and see it.
Yeah, the Muslim Brotherhood's all over this place here. CARE, the Homeland Foundation, all over here.
This is national suicide if we don't stop it. But it's worse than this. Terry's going to take us where you grew up to show you just how bad this is. Stay tuned. Speaking of it, driving down here, I thought it was just a guy in the car. Nope, that's a woman next to him in a full hijab, face covered. This is not America. This is what you're inviting in. Talk about subjugation of women right there. Way to go, liberals, to all the feminists out there. Taking over all of the stores. Everything's in Arabic. Everything's halal. Yemenis kitchen. Taste of Palestine. These all used to be American stores. Now everything is Islam. That is crazy.
So this is Bridgeview now, Little Palestine. My cousins grew up over there. They still are there. I lived over here. I went to high school down there. This has all been changed to Muslim businesses. That used to be like a biker bar over there. It's crazy. Joe's Italian Villa was moved out. All Muslims, they're not here to assimilate. They want us to assimilate to them. As you see, there's women walking in and out of burqas. So what about the Democrats that want women's rights? Well, the mosque is down the block. We're going to go see the mosque. We're going to see the Muslim Center, 55,000 square foot, 2 Catholic churches. We're taken over by Muslims down the block. Mine, Our Lady of Loretta, taken over by Muslims. That's what we got coming.
Unless we wake up in a hurry.
Yeah, yes, exactly.
A Muslim school here. All the women with hijabs. Mosque right in the back. This is just one of them. Tell me again, so it started with this mosque over here.
Yeah.
Now it's a school. It's a Muslim school. You got Muslim shops back here. I thought Plano was bad. This is even worse.
Yeah, this is supposed to be the biggest Palestinian community outside of Palestine.
Wow.
That's what we're told.
So Rashida Tlaib and the rest of them, huh?
Yeah, and so historically, like in Saudi Arabia back in the day, $1 million when they first built This lady's looking at us there, right?
That's fine.
Suppose we gave them $1 million when they first built this mosque, right? When I was in high school, right over here. 1979, my friend was beat up at 95th and Richland.
Yeah.
And they were screaming PLO, PLO at the red light. None of us knew what that meant. Just the Palestinian Liberation Organization. And that was the beginning. And I guess
This was in high school with you?
1979, when Iran was taken over. Right?
Okay.
So that was our first exposure. We did have some Muslims at my high school. We had 4,000 students when I was a freshman. There was like maybe 6 or so, but it didn't stand out like, you know what I mean? We didn't know about terrorism and stuff. We just started hearing about it.
Right.
Wow, look at that house there.
Yeah, and these are all, so this is the same thing that you get in all of these Islamic cities. You've got massive properties that are owned by the clerics and everybody else.
There you go, the Mosque Foundation.
Yeah, they're upset that we're filming. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. So it starts like that. It's a seed. You either have seeds of righteousness or seeds of unrighteousness. And in this case, Islam, clearly unrighteousness. This is what's happening in our communities across America. We're going to walk down. This isn't the end of it. This is just the beginning of it. We're going to walk down and show you what's coming. And you add the fraud that's being exposed by Nick Shirley and others across America, and you look at places like this. Homes all like they're castles. You add our tax dollars going to funding the destruction of America.
See what kind of phones they're getting, right?
Right. Yeah, who's funding it? So literally so right down the street from that where the first mosque went in, and now you've got that Islamic school. This massive 55,000 square foot mosque going in to take over. And this is just one of multiple. It's huge. We're gonna put a little cross down here in the ground. In Jesus' name, we cast out the principalities and powers of darkness in this place. Unbelievable. It's amazing about this too. In the mosques in America, women can't go in with the men. Same feminists that claim to care about women and women's rights don't give a damn about actual women that are subjugated by Islam. Used to be Terry's Catholic Church. Now
It's my family church. I live like a block down there where that grammar school was. This was Our Lady of Loretta Church where I made my communion, my confession. I was an altar boy. I worked weddings here. My grandma sung here since I was kindergarten. All my friends went to Our Lady of Loretta School. So I went to hometown school to that. The Catholic school is for the rich kids here in the South Side. All these houses are duplex. They're not one single family home. They're cut in half, 700 some square foot. All Catholic, Irish, mix of Italians, different, but mostly Irish. All Catholic. This was the center of the community.
what's your message to America, having come back here and see this firsthand?
So unfortunately, Americans got lazy across defending our children, our country, everything, right? They got lazy. And if it doesn't affect them, they don't care about it, right? And so until it comes to your community and you just don't see it on your show or TV, it doesn't really resonate. Like, it's weird me seeing this for the first time, that this is here and this is what we hear about, how they kind of move into the communities, they take over politically. And that's what transforms America from what it was to what it's going to be, because of this type of stuff. And we have to call it out. We have to expose it. We can't let it happen. That doesn't mean we don't embrace other cultures. It doesn't mean that we're not,
yeah, the ones that actually will embrace America, not the ones that are coming.
It is. It's kind of weird for me seeing this here, since it's kind of sad, actually.
Yeah.
So these parking lots. My mom, my grandma sang here. Yeah, from Italy. My grandma from Italy would sing here, so it's kind of weird.
Now she couldn't even go in.
Yeah. Her services were here. I mean, took the crosses down, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. So tell me what you think about that. Huh? What do you think about of America? share that video if you go to my page. And I'm out of here. Say a prayer for us. We got some challenges we gotta take care of, and hopefully she'll be okay.
You want to talk about the death of America? It's right here, just outside of Chicago, Illinois.
And do you think any of them would say the Lord's Prayer? No. No. It's good against evil, people. If you don't see it, I don't know what to tell you. I'll be at the gym, the power station here in another 20 minutes. Hope to see you guys back here tomorrow at 2 p.m., where every day we'll share the Lord's Prayer, daily Pledge of Allegiance, and the announcements. I'll have video of what went on later today, tomorrow. Say a prayer for me, won't you?